The numbers of active voters in our state are down. There are about 1.68 million registered this year. That's the lowest reported in November, and all of the data available on the Secretary of State's website, that goes back to the year 2000. So we want to bring in our political analyst, Dennis Goldford, to talk about these registrations.
Yeah, Dennis, the number of overall active voters has dropped, but there was a change in state law. Could you explain that for us?
Sure. That change is really primarily about a change in definition. It used to be classified as an active registered voter, you had to have voted in basically two recent general elections. But now they're saying the law is you have to have voted in the last general election. So they've tightened up that standard. You're still a registered voter even if you're not classified as active, and you can change that pretty easily.
All right, Dennis, as we're looking at these graphs here, if you follow that red line, you see it going up. That's both statewide and in the congressional districts, the number of active registered Republicans in our state. What's happening there?
Well, as we look at these, we see a really substantial change in the nature of Iowa politics. For the longest time, until about a decade or so ago, independent or no party voters were about 37–38% of registered voters, and Republicans and Democrats were each in the low 30s, 31, 32, 33%. But what's changed over the past decade now, to a great extent, is independent voters have declined proportionately, Republican voters have increased, and Democrats actually have declined in some places as well. Iowa is a more Republican state than it used to be.
And in some places or cases, we're seeing more no party voters registered as opposed to Democrats registered.
Right, and that shows you the difficulties the Democrats are in. Now, one thing we should note as we look at the graphs for the various districts over time, it doesn't matter the one that's up now for the state as a whole, is that the district lines changed in 2012 and 2022. So they're sort of different playing fields, but still the general point holds. Republicans have been doing well. Iowa's more of a red state, and Democrats have had more of a struggle over the last decade or so.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to ask, so when we take a look at those graphs that were just on the screen, does that kind of indicate what the results could potentially be tonight?
Generally speaking, most people who identify with a political party vote for that party's candidates. So Republicans will tend to vote for the Republicans, Democrats for the Democrats. That doesn't always work that way, though, but generally it's true. The key would be more the independent voters. They're a smaller group, generally speaking, and we often say that's where the election lies. At the same time, independents aren't all studiously looking at all the issues and candidates. They're less interested and less informed. Will they vote?
All right, we will stay tuned. Dennis
Sure.
Goldford, our KCCI political analyst, will be with us throughout the night. Thank you, Dennis.